Well, if there's one thing that can set a company's stock price on its end, it's bad press. You see it all the time, right? Can you run down, or do you have any, for instances, not naming names or embarrassing the guilty here, but or maybe even situations that you've seen that are not your clients. Situations where bad communications equals bad business.
Absolutely. We've we've seen it over and over again. I won't mention companies by name specifically, but for instance, in the auto industry in Detroit, there have been a number of auto manufacturers that over the years have prioritized profits over safety and have ignored certain safety issues with their vehicles. In order to maximize profits, as opposed to having recalls or having major design changes. And I think some of these companies thought that they might sort of be able to get away with that. And they made a decision that it was cheaper to let their customers get hurt through various problems with autos versus fix the issue. But then when this got out, when this was brought to light, it created a major PR crisis. It causes severe reputational damage in some cases, not to mention the share price degradation or decline that often occurs. We've seen it in the airline industry without mentioning any names specifically. We've seen major safety issues that have arisen with particular US airline, and the handling of that created some very negative PR around that particular company and a number of incidents that they've had with one and maybe two airline types. And instead of coming out and saying, here are the issues, we recognize the problems with this aircraft, and here's exactly what we're doing to fix these problems. They weren't as forthright, perhaps, as they could have been, and that's created some trust issues with the flying and driving public for the auto and airline industries domestically. And so, sometimes how a company handles bad news or handles internal problems, and the prioritization of profits over safety, can often create some major PR problems and challenges for public companies.